Taurus, let's begin. We do have the World and the Nine of Wands. We are hurt by an ending of some sort with the World. Somebody said, you know what, time to move on. And we are not happy probably right now. Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, right? We are in our bubble trying to heal. It was a surprise, but in the same time, it was a hustle and a war. It's the wounded warrior, right? And yet we are still hurt. Ace of Swords, clarity of belief, new beginnings, I feel. Communication, new beginning, having a new vision of some sort, some perspective. Ace of Swords is the energy of distancing a little bit and seeing things clearly and even manifesting. We do have the Magician, the World and the Magician. We are manifesting something here, a new life of some sort, but we'll see. And let me have the last shuffle, and then we cut the cards to see the bottom of the deck for the overall energy and see a little bit what's coming your way and what we need to know. And sometimes it's just the universe making statements. It's like, oh please, can you be more specific, you know? Seven of Wands, choosing your battles. Okay, so we are having a fight over here. We are fighting to move on. Okay, after heartbreak. Oh, and we cannot turn our back to this situation just yet. Four of Cups, right? The missed opportunity. And we have Four of Cups, Eight of Cups, right? So double the trouble, double the missing, and double the effort to move on. So these are the energies right now, right, Taurus? We need to, I know, the universe is saying we need to be wise about it. We do have the Hermit. Of course, unless you've dealt with Virgo energy or somebody had Virgo in their chart, but and you know, major arcana are about lessons and pieces of advice, and the universe is like, oh come on, smarten up, oh please, you know, it takes time moving on. I know. So yeah, we get a statement, Taurus. We get a statement. We need to move on. We need to fight in order to move on. But it's a bit, I'm sorry, in a sense that it's kind of difficult, you know. Moving on, it's painful, I know. So let's see who did the damage. Of course we know, but it's beautiful when we see it in the cards. It's like the universe is specific sometimes. And we can even get the color of their hair. You know that, right? And the letters are right from the traditional tarot, but that's, maybe we should go that deep into the readings, because honestly the cards have letters, and you know, and even the cups and the wands, and you know, they all have you know, in some ways of reading cards we can get the color of their hair and the color of their skin, but that's for another time if we really want to go deep. Let's see current energies, Taurus, on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual energies. And let me get the possible outcome, and then we turn the energies one by one. So on your side, the person you are dealing with, okay, you get 3. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Four of Cups again. You know what? I don't know. For some of you, Taurus, the universe is saying you are not paying attention to something. I don't know if something was happening right under your nose. It says opportunity beacons, right? We know in traditional tarot this is about the universe giving you a cup, showing you the way, guiding you someplace, giving you something as a gift, but you are focusing on the empty cups in front of you. So I don't know if this is the universe saying, I sent you signs and you are not paying attention, or is the universe actually doubling the message, saying, see, the gentleman is turning his back actually to the whole world, right? We do have the world here, so maybe this is a message for somebody. You know what? Let's keep walking. Let's not look back and keep walking. Let's turn our back to some fighting, conflicts, low energy vibes, sadness and isolation. Just saying, that is a clear message for somebody there. Now let me see in the past. Well, first of all, you show up here, so it's good. every time we have the Hierophant, so we know it's Taurus energy, but mainly it is connected to love, it is connected to commitment. It is probably traditional, and maybe this is what you wanted for you and this person, right? Something that would, withstand the test of time. This is, of course, about children. This is about marriage, pieces of paper, making it official. And it was not only about the commitment, it was also about love. And it speaks of your dedication and your choice to love this person, because it's about choices, right? So you chose love and you chose commitment. And it speaks of how much you are involved in this, and you put a lot of effort. I mean, combining commitment and loyalty with love, well, this is what it does, right? Now the sorry, Taurus, I'm losing my voice. Sometimes it happens. The person you are dealing with, Taurus, they do have the Two of Cups. So yeah, they loved you, but probably they loved you in their own way. Again, we do have the Virgo energy. So might have been a Virgo you are dealing with and they loved you. Two of Cups, soulmate bond. It was important. This commitment was important. This love was important. Maybe you have children. This card has a child, has a son in it. So maybe you had a son with this person. And there were emotions on the table. The Hermit is the energy of somebody being, in terms of our personality wise, maybe in retreat, maybe in their own bubble, maybe they had their way of loving you, not really, being very expensive in their way, or, kind of moving a lot of air around this connection. This is how I feel. It's the philosopher kind of energy. So maybe, you both came from two different energy space, right? Does look like it so far. What mutual energies between you and this person? Again, we have the Sun. So might be a child. Maybe you had a child with this person. Maybe two kids, right? We do have two sons here. And the Four of Pentacles. It's a beautiful energy, right? It's a beautiful energy of happiness and also of holding on to this connection, and it's it's a mutual energy. So both of you, this connection was important, holding on to it for your dear life, and also there was happiness in it, right? For some of you, was it maybe somebody else stood between the two of you? For some of you, might have been a Leo, might have been a Virgo, Gemini, who kind of stood between you and this person, because absolutely there was some hurt, and probably it is happening right now, is the overall energy. So maybe somebody interfered, or maybe this person with the Hermit energy said, you know what, yes, I love you, but I'll just step back. I need my bubble, I need my time, I need my peace of mind. Energies right now, we do have the Sun, so might be a Leo actually you are dealing with. Taurus, can be, you have a lot of people, but I do love the repeat cards because we do have the Sun and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So right now we are going with the flow, we are allowing the universe to do its work, focusing on happiness, and probably you are kind of like a private investigator to find out the truth, because it shows up twice, right? We know the Sun, yeah, it is about happiness, but mainly it's about awakening awareness and also the truth. So maybe that is something, because you put so much effort and so much love in this connection, that is a side of you going with the flow, but then there is this need for something to shine so that you can understand better. And maybe some of you, it's such an awakening moment. And you know why I say that? Because we do have so far, Taurus, we have on your side only major arcana. So this is kind of like the universe saying, Taurus, you know what? Do not, put the effort in something that I am in control of. Every time we see major arcana, it's life-altering events. So it's something that you cannot do much about it, except go with the flow, allowing and accept it as it is. And probably working on your happiness. That is a message for somebody, It's like, can you please take your happiness back? Can you please invest in, a little bit of fun time, and allow it, if this is a power moment, well, allow it to fall, right? Now the person you are dealing with, they are going through changes just like you. We do have the High Priestess, an energy of awakening, an energy of spirituality, an energy of knowing, of listening to their intuition, their small voice. And probably they are moving on over here. Somebody is with the Chariot. That is this energy of wanting success, of wanting things to move on, of having, you know, this idea that, you know what, maybe I'm at that stage where I have to change my life, right? Because this is listening to their small voice inside of them, and doing something about, you know. And it doesn't, I mean, right now it doesn't happen suddenly. On the contrary, that is with the Hermit in the past, somebody is longing for a change. The Hermit is a beautiful energy of digging deep into the lessons that were learned in the past, but also the energy around it, and trying to do something about it. It does look like they want to do something about it. And again, major arcana on their side too. Now, mutual energy is between you and this person. Right now, we do have the Two of Pentacles, so both juggling and trying to make the best out of it. And I do have the Star. This is the energy of heal. So some of healing, of course, but it says heal. That's it is an energy of healing right now. Both of you healing, both of you. And the Sun is about the true self and the fundamental truth of yourself and of themselves, and it shows up twice. So it's such a deep transformation for both of you, but in a beautiful way, you know. And yeah, we'll see going forward if that is love here. We most certainly had love and commitment in the past, but right now it's kind of like the universe taking over and saying, you know, Taurus has to change something, and their soulmate, their person, has to go through in order for them to go to the next stage of life, right? The new cycle. Taurus, moving forward, the outcome for the third, and again, you know, time is fluid, but towards the end of March, we do have the Fool and we do have the Hangman. This is an energy of trust, and this is an energy of observation. So you need to pay attention to something. You need to change your perspective on this. But mainly, it's another. You have 1, 2, 3. That's the fourth card saying it is a new beginning that we need to trust. We need to observe and be smart about. This is an energy again of the expansion of the mind. It's the energy of changing perspectives. It's the energy of being wise and smart about something. It is a deeper level of understanding of the situation, more than you had it in the past, or more than you did in the past. And then we do have the beautiful energy of the Fool. Honestly, it's one of my fave cards after the Sun, because it is a new cycle, and it's not that you start from scratch. You have a whole baggage of knowledge and information, and when we start over, we are wiser. And we can create a new world the way we want it to be. That's the beauty of the Fool. So, it's an amazing energy, actually. So, it is about trust, right? Changing perspective and trusting that this one is all yours. Now, towards this person, moving forward, well, they want reconciliation, of course. We do have the Judgment card, and we do have the Nine of Cups, dreams coming true. So this is what they want, right? You are their wish fulfillment, and also they have a better judgment now. They have a better decision. It comes from a place of love and desire. That's the Nine of Cups, and they see you in their future. Beautiful. Mutual energies. Oh boy, that is a lot to build. We do have the Tower. This is rebuilding. And we have the Ace of Wands, rebuilding the passion. And then between the two of you is the energy of, I almost died missing you. That's a Five of Cups. So that is missing, that is longing, that is wanting, that is I'm sorry I did that, that is guilt and responsibility. And it's between the two of you, and I'm sure you have your own introspection about this, because you have the Hangman. We change perspectives here, right? And honestly, this is a burning passion. The Tower and the Ace of Wands is, you know, ripping each other's clothes kind of energy. You know, this is like, you know, I hope you don't like the shirt on your back, because when I'm done, you know, with you, it will be in pieces kind of energy, you know. I mean, it's a little bit like the Devil and the Ace of Wands, and the Tower and the Ace of Wands is like explosive, and we are losing our minds while making love kind of. So that's such a beautiful energy, actually. I know, right? But the overall energy is a mess. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure right now somebody is in pain, and I'm picking up this maybe a little bit defensive energy, maybe a little bit like putting boundaries. So maybe someone, maybe you or your soulmate, somebody is hurting and putting boundaries and not paying attention, and maybe going towards moving on. But this connection is absolutely not over. On the contrary, they want back somebody. When you are about to start new, somebody says, well, maybe, you know, maybe you'll give me another chance. Wow, Taurus, let's ask for some guidance here. Let's see what we need to know and what we need to do mainly, right? And as always, you know, you have to use your better judgment. You have the details of all this, and because it is a Three of Swords, and that's quite a betrayal, right? We need to be smart about. Well, oh, I love this card, Taurus. It says surrender to the magic of who you are. So just in case you forgot you are magical, well, we all have magic in us. That's what it says. Even in the mundane aspects of life, remember that you are a magical being with the uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. So in this situation, I believe you are guided to be yourself, be your true self. Always stay in the light, your own fundamental truth, who you are, what you want to accomplish, your own judgment, your own decision. Now we do have surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Beautiful. Beautiful. You are guided to be your higher self. You are guided to remember your magic, and you have magical powers. And just, you know, to be your higher self. I love this. Surrender to setting limits, and maybe the Seven of Wands is actually about your limits, right? So it is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. Bottom of the deck, we do have surrender to receiving support and love. And maybe the Star card right in the middle of the reading can be about counseling and guidance for some of you. And it is find balance through healing, find balance through counseling, and now we get surrender to receiving support and love. And again, it can be friends, family, but can also be professional counseling depending on the, you know, the pain you are going through. So allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything by yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. Yeah, you need to be taken care of, Taurus. This is how I feel. And in terms of zodiac signs, you do have Leo a couple of times, Taurus like yourself, Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer. And that's about it. Yep, that's about it. So Taurus, this is all that I have for you guys. You know I love you, right? I wish you nothing but the best. As always, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and come see me next time. Love you. Take care. Bye.